Every government has its Secret Service branch. America, it's CIA. France, Deuxième Bureau. England, MI5. A messy job? Well, that's when they usually call on me or someone like me. Oh, yes. My name is Drake. John Drake.
Clear the lot?
Yes, sir.
All right, carry on, Doctor.
Give me a hand.
Mr. Hardy.
Looking very spruce, Drake. Right the man about town.
I was at the theater when I got your call.
Good show.
Julius Caesar.
Culture. Come in here.
There's more room. Thank you. Who was he?
Another noble Roman, Pietro Lambrosi, the Italian minister who was so outspoken at the conference.
He was a good man.
With many enemies.
Pattern, same as before.
Mm-hmm. Well, you asked me to give you the earliest possible warning in case anything like this should happen again.
Thank you.
This brings the score up to 7. Kolinsky in Madrid, Hoffmeyer in Budapest, Mike Darrell in Turin.
You can forget the roll call. I know it by heart.
But the baffling thing is the total lack of political bias in all these killings.
Spanish royalist in Edinburgh, a communist diplomat in France, an Irish MP in Italy.
Precisely.
I think I gave you your answer last time, Mr. Hardy.
I find it very hard to swallow, particularly in this day and age.
Well, times change, but men don't.
Profundity at this hour.
You remember sometime back in the States there was an organization called Murder Incorporated.
You name them, we'll kill them at a price.
That's right.
You believe there's something of that sort over here in Europe?
6 men, may I?
Yes.
Thank you. 6 men, all in the widest possible sense, completely different, but all killed in an identical way. Shot in the back, through the heart, the range between 4 and 5 feet, and with a .32 caliber bullet.
Yes, but assuming you are right.
I think I may be right, Mr. Hardy.
What possible motive can there be?
Well, any history book will tell you. Well, take Julius Caesar, for instance. To have great power and authority also means you have enemies. Enemies with unnatural fears and hates. Men too scared to do their own killing.
You believe they're paying others to do it for them?
How else would you explain all this? Each victim had his back to the killer at the time that he was shot. Now, this indicates that it was not an enemy that he'd recognized, but a stranger that he'd no reason to fear.
And where does that leave us?
Supposing I put the word about that there was an enemy that I wanted got rid of, and that I was willing to pay a lot of money to have him eliminated.
And how would you start putting the word about?
Well, 6 other men had the same problem. They solved it.
Yes, but how?
The Bush Telegraph in the underworld, Mr. Hardy. Place the word in the right quarters, and in the end, you usually find what you want. Now, you must find me a contact, someone who can introduce me to the right people.
The wrong people? That shouldn't be difficult.
Obliged. The next evening, I was waiting to be introduced to London Soho society as Lee J. Maddox, affluent operator of New York City. Come. Mr. Hardy's contact was on time.
Mr. Maddox?
Yeah, we're right with you, honey.
I have a card from Mr. Hardy.
Ah, kind words from Mr. Hardy. You worked for him before?
Yes?
What sort of jobs?
I think that's Mr. Hardy's business.
You could be right at that. How well do you know Soho?
I was born there. I'm one of the landmarks.
And a very nice one, if I may say so. How much did he tell you?
Nothing. He said he'd leave it to you.
I'm looking for an organization that makes murder its business. You pay, we kill him, no questions asked. Do you know anything like that?
No.
You think it's possible there could be such an outfit?
If you say so. Where do I fit into this?
Hardy, it said that you know everyone who is worth knowing.
Yes, I know my way around.
I'm willing to take his word for it.
Before he sent my husband up, we ran a dive ourselves in Soho.
In that case, let's be on our way, shall we?
Okay.
Okay. was tougher than I'd anticipated. For 3 nights, all I got was the old-fashioned runaround. I was trying to hook a big fish, a killer shark, and I was ready to play out my line a long way. At last, I got a nibble. It led me to a neurotic young lady with an obsession, the gambling fever.
Neuf for long.
So the fish was off the hook. But later that night, Kim called at the home of the gambling lady and brought her to my hotel. A rustle of green paper soothed her nerves. She thought the name I was seeking was Collingwood Nash. The cards said as much. They said more.
I see a house. A grand house. In the Grand Square.
Where is this Grand Square? In London?
Yes, Eaton Square. 385 Eaton Square.
Okay, honey. But you cheated, didn't you?